Rabbitohs are out there together. Here goes Tommy. Here's another one for Thomas Burgess.
Big, strong runner, powerful. You know, he's one of our leaders in the pack now, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do this year.
Quick play the ball for Cook. Goes through by Tom Burgess! Burgess from close range forces his way in.
It's just a mad footy player. Goes, you know, when you run straight and hard, you know, he's pretty hard to stop. So. And I love seeing him in space, bro. It's funny as. So funny.
Missed that tackle. Burgess has gone through. He has still going. He's got Tedesco's stood up. He's dragged out from behind by Friend.
Love this Kanye West. Love this rapping and just going off the cuff.
He thinks he can rap Kanye West songs, so yeah.
Is there any particular song that he does over and over again?
I'm looking for the one. Have you seen it? But it's Serena, Trina, Jennifer Lopez, 4 kids. I gotta take all the badass to showbiz.
Gold Digger, yeah, he loves that song. If you ever go out with him, he'll just start rapping it. He'll make sure he gets on a mic. If there's a mic, he'll get on it and he'll start rapping.
Tom Burgess, he's got through! Does he reach the line? Oh yeah!
It took a while to try and figure out the difference between the both.
When I first started, I couldn't tell them apart. So, especially if I played fullback and they're running back, George Tom that way, George Tom that way. I had no idea.
Tom, I just kind of knew that he was a bit bigger, even though it's hard to say because they were both big.
Continually called George Tom and Tom George, and in the end I said, bugger, I'm just going to call him Burgess. So until one of them shaved their head and the other one broke his nose, it was pretty hard to tell them apart.
Sterlo, you might have mixed up the Burgesses, but Big George Burgess was in front of us as Tom scored. I think there was mixed emotions. That one's Tom, that one's George. He said, oh no! He said, Tom's got 4. I think George is only on 2, so there's a little bit of family competitiveness there.
Well, Tom came later than George. George arrived first. He showed the real ticker coming out by himself. I think Tom didn't realise that George having a year start on him and, you know, toughening up in the NRL was hard. And so Tom came over and thought it'd be easier than it was. Tom's developed since then. He's a different type of player, Tom, to George. They're twins and people, but they play differently. And I actually thought when Tom first came that, you know, we might have been able to play him on the edge because he had such good feet and speed to the line. Tom's just progressed a lot slower, but got better and better and better, and to the extent now where I think he's one of the best front rowers in Australia.
Menulog up for Thomas Burgess. There's the second career try, and it's against the Knights again.
When he wants to be, he's light on his feet. He's a really valuable member of forward pack, and he's always that person that you look to get, you know, the go forward going at the start of a set or a quick play the ball, break the line, a semi-break. He's just one of those players that's just really hard to handle.
You definitely would have run straight into him, and if you were about to tackle him, you just either just pray to God, hope that you make the tackle, or just hope that you don't come off too bad, because you were going to come off, but it's just a matter of level of between 1 and 10. What's the worst?
Tommy at his best, again like George, is very unstoppable, and we're lucky we've still got one of them here. So Tommy will be definitely leading the way, and hopefully Tommy can get me those quick play the balls that he does and bring me into the game.
He's doing really well. I think he's doing good. He's getting rewarded for the team for being still at South. Obviously, there only last remaining Burgess left.
Tommy, you're the last to play. How's it feel, mate? You broke a 103-year record.
Mate, it's a great feeling. Being on the field right at the end there and that last tackle together was great. Just one to remember for the family, and it's a great feeling.
They might not need another fight.